Hey guys, what's going on? I'm going to talk a little bit about the Online Trading Academy today. So, weirdly, I've never covered this, and honestly, I hadn't really heard much about them until maybe a year or so ago when the FTC sued them. And it's weird because I've been in the trading education and niche for almost 10 years now, but I hadn't come across these guys, and they're like the oldest, most established trading education academy, I guess they call themselves, that's pretty much ever existed. So they've been around for about 25 years, I think. So yeah, 1997 is when it was founded by this guy, Ayal Shahar. I looked into him a little bit, and it looks like he came from Israel in 1984 and started a trading floor in Irvine, California. Not much is known. I know there's a couple of guys that have done like expose articles that say a little bit more about his background, but I'll leave it up to you guys to do a Google search for those and to check out who this guy really is. So he started this website here, so in 1997, and what really struck me first was how expensive all the courses are. So they have an education section, and it hasn't changed too much from what I can see from before the FTC lawsuit. But if you look through the education pathways, they have these free introductory classes on different topics, and those are always followed up with more expensive stuff. So let's look at this one first, course strategy. So let's see. So you can see here that you have basically a prerequisite course, 42 hours of class, lots of trading concepts like trend analysis, decision matrix, scoring trades using proprietary odds enhancers, blah, blah, blah. And then an extended learning track. And that's basically how all their classes seem to be. You have this lower cost prerequisite and then a more expensive extended learning track type thing. So if we go and look at this one just for an example, look at the price of this thing. The course strategy costs $7,700. Okay, that seems like an awful lot. Would you pay $7,700 for a course? I know I wouldn't. And I'm a huge advocate of courses, both in trading and in other aspects of your life, to improve yourself. So $7,700 for that, and then you can go and check out the site. I'll put a link. But look, I mean, this is the sort of thing you're getting taught in the extended learning core strategy course. Supply and demand, formations, candlesticks. These are all things you can learn for free without paying $7,000. But it gets a lot worse than that. The costs just start piling on if you do other parts of their course and stuff. So it's pretty easy. So this is the extended learning part here. So if you were to do the prerequisite and then extended learning, that's another $13,000. So immediately you're up to like $30,000 or $20,000. Between $20,000 and $40,000 seems to be the average price for courses that may or may not teach you anything that's that valuable. So overall, I'm really not impressed with what I'm seeing here. Combine that with the FTC lawsuit, and it's really not looking like something I could ever recommend to anybody trying out. I'll leave some links to the lawsuit stuff and things. You can see here, this is the FTC relief that it awarded to the people that had been allegedly wronged by this online trading academy. And part of me doesn't like the fact they call themselves an academy, because it really feels like they're trying to price their stuff the same way like a university would, or some sort of conventional schooling system would price their stuff. You'd get a degree for $50,000, or you can go to the Online Trading Academy and pay them $50,000 to get not a degree, but you know what I mean? It just seems a little bit off to me. So I'm not recommending these guys at all. From what I can see. But I'll tell you in a few minutes courses that I really do think are worthwhile and are valuable. But let me just finish through my article here. One thing I do like about the fact that they were sued by the government is they're under so much more scrutiny now that they can't make false claims the way that allegedly they did in the past. They have to publish stuff that will probably go through like a court-appointed monitor and things. So they can do student surveys and publish them, and the results of that are most likely reliable, just because they're under so much scrutiny. So it looks like, according to this, if you can believe it, which is hard, that some of the stats are actually quite promising. 60% think that the OTA is an important part of their lives. Great. That seems good. I know it doesn't sound that great, but getting 60% of customers to say you're an important part of their lives is probably harder than it sounds. The other things are kind of wishy-washy, like 7 out of 10 said they'd wish they had started their education sooner. 70% said they had no experiences. This is what I have an issue with. If you're a total novice, don't give somebody 20 to 30,000 or 40,000 of your money to learn how to trade stocks, especially if they can't back up their claims of being really, really good traders. So the current courses, there's the introductory class, there's market timing, there's the course strategy. So I've put some of the prices there that you can see. These prices might change if you're watching this in the future. They do courses on everything from crypto and forex and stocks and futures, all this kind of stuff. The mastermind community, this is absolutely ridiculous. They have this chat room essentially that's $25,000. I mean, what? It just doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. So that is like what I would say is probably, in my opinion, one of the worst trading education systems that you could ever waste your money on. There's far better stuff on Udemy. There's a few different things that I can show you now that I really like, which offers far, far greater value for money. The first one is Humble Trader. So you guys might know her. I've done a few videos on her. She's a well-known YouTube personality and trader. She started the Humble Traders Academy, which I took probably 3 months ago now, 2 or 3 months ago. And it was one of the best courses I've ever tried. It's 17 units of day trading education, videos made by Shay, or the Humble Trader herself. At the end of each of the units, there's a little quiz that you have to pass. This is me passing Unit 4, Lesson 4. It's actually quite hard. You are forced to learn all the material. The videos are well done. They're broken down into chunks of 10 to 15 minutes each, and well organized, and she teaches some of her best strategies that she's used for years to make a lot of money day trading. So if you want to do a course and you're fairly new, or even if you're maybe even intermediate, the Humble Trader Academy is worth it. You get, I think it's $14.97, so a tiny fraction of the cost that the Online Trading Academy charges, but you get a Discord membership for a year, and you get the Humble Trader Academy, which is, I would say, and I've done a lot of these, is one of the best courses I've ever done. It's just, she does like large cap stock strategies in one unit, and the next one, and she'll do her short trap consolidation, all outlined exactly how to execute. It's really good. I like the course a lot. I think if you're looking for one, it probably represents one of the best courses that you can do. If you're a beginner or an intermediate trader, you might struggle to get a lot out of it if you're an advanced or an experienced trader. Although I'm ashamed to say I've been trading for 10 years and I learned quite a bit from the course. Alright, so that's Humble Trader. Then the other one that you should check out is TheoTrades. So you guys that don't know much about TheoTrades, they're actually a really good company that does a lot of trading education. So it was founded and run by Don Kaufman, and he's actually responsible for all the free Thinkorswim educational material that you can find. So he has a lot of credibility. He's been in the business for over 20 years, and he's put together a ton of courses. Let's get rid of some of these windows. So he has done all these classes at TheoTrades, and they offer really good value for money. Anything you can think of in trading, you'll find a specific course in the TheoTrades website. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go check it out. And you can see all the different stuff they have. They really seem to give, like, over-deliver on the value of their courses. So if you want to learn about how to do spreads, there's a course on that. Course of all different stuff. So you'll find everything in there that you'll ever need. And they're only typically a few $100s. And the value is just insane compared to Online Trading Academy. By the way, the Online Trading Academy guy, one of them, so this guy, let's see where he is. Let's see if we can find him. Yeah, so Sam also co-founded the Online Trading Academy, I think, and he started this new Pinnacle Institute. I don't know much about it, but if my review hasn't put you off, you can go and check out this one as well and see what they're doing over there now. So the other thing I wanted to say is, if we go to the Facebook group that I run, there is a free series of classes coming up run by my friend Juan. See if you can find it. I posted a link earlier about it. So let's see. Here we go. So I'll leave a link to Juan's video. If you're in the Facebook group, you can find links here. He's starting a course where he's getting a bunch of really good traders together, and they're teaching a free course. So people like Tom Nash, Sean from We Are Investing, TheoTrades, and the Snapback CPA are all confirmed to start with this free course on day trading with Juan.
I'm up for 190,000.
So yeah, go check that out as well, because that's completely free and it sounds like it's going to be awesome. So, alright guys, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers.